What's up, guys? Got a big day planned here. Heading to get some coffee right now. Done with Starbucks. Time to go buy some more stuff for my bench. Father's taking off today. Here's all the crap I'm returning to Home Depot. Done my return, now time to get this cut.
Got some at home.
Done with Home Depot. Time to get some food and go home.
There it is.
It's a crazy dent. Thankfully, I've got a vlog that proves that I actually rented this car with that existing. I had this under my armpit, did not buy it, so going back to go purchase it. I realized I should probably actually pay for this instead of just walk out with it.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you. There we go. Now I'm no longer a thief. Huh, where'd Logan and Christy go? I hear somebody downstairs.
Alright guys, does this look familiar to you?
Look at you guys watching Roman Atwood.
Did you watch the Christmas one?
I haven't seen any of the new ones.
Yeah, the Christmas one's really funny.
Are they? Cool.
Yeah.
I'll check it out
This is not the
tonight.
Christmas one, this is the one after that.
Here, I'll just pull up right here. We're a little worried that we missed the shuttle for my father to go to the airport. So we're gonna ask some guy who's sitting around waiting.
What shuttle are you waiting for? Oh, was there any shuttle trucks here?
There was just a few minutes ago.
Do you remember the name of it?
You missed it.
Okay.
Time to go on a
Sounds
road
like we're
trip.
driving to the airport. Thanks.
Stop for lunch. Don't know what we're gonna eat yet. Burger, or do you want to see what this place, Rumby Grill, is? What are we doing?
The giant hamburger place.
Okay, cool. Done with lunch. Now on to the airport. Hey, it was great seeing you.
Good seeing you too.
Yeah. See you again sometime really soon, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
I'll try to see you in Santa Monica.
Yeah, let's do it. Santa Monica. Cool. Bye. Honey, I'm home.
You're alive!
Today we're going to do the delayed auditory feedback challenge, or otherwise known as the voice jamming challenge. And so Christy is going to push the button, which is going to make this thing start playing my voice back to me with a delay. We're going to do it 75 milliseconds. So I'm going to be reading this book here to you guys, when all of a sudden it's going to be like, my speech is going to go terrible. We'll see how this goes here. So, I'm going to read a little bit here, and then let's see how far we can get. And so, the way this is going to work is, she's going to push the button, and then we're going to see how well I can do in this recording here, if I can actually articulate anything. We'll see. And then we're going to do the same thing to her next. So we're going to read the story, Hansel and Gretel. Whenever you feel like it's a good idea, just turn it on.
Okay.
Hard by a great forest dwell. It's weird. This
I
word
haven't turned
hard.
it on yet.
I know she hasn't turned on yet. It says hard by a great forest dwell a. I don't read this kind of literature much. So hard by a great forest dwelled a poor woodcutter with his wife and his 2 children, and the boy was called Hansel and the girl Gretel. They had to bite and to break, and once when the great scarcity fell on the land, he could no longer procure daily bread. Now when he thought over this by night in his bed, he tossed about in his anxiety. He groaned and said to his wife, "What is to become of us? How are we to feed our poor children when we no longer have anything else for us, even for ourselves?" "I tell you what, husband," answered the woman, "early tomorrow morning we will take the children out in the forest where it is to be thickest. There we will light a fire for them and give each of them 1 piece of bread more, and when we will go to our work and leave them alone. And this they will not find the way home again, and we shall be rid of them." Yeah! I think I did it somewhat.
Yeah.
I have to hear myself.
I know, if anything after it's done, you have to watch yourself.
Okay.
Probably
So,
don't know.
let's see how Christy does with delayed auditory feedback. Maybe you'll just read the same passage.
Yeah.
Just to make it apples for apples. Okay, so get started.
Okay. All right. Hard by a great forest dwelt a poor woodcutter with his wife and his 2 children. The boy was called Hansel and the girl Gretel. He had too little to bind and to break, and once when great scarcity fell on the land, he could no longer procure daily bread. Now when he thought over this by night in his bed and tossed about in his anxiety, he groaned and said to his wife, "What is to become of us? How are we to feed our poor children when we no longer have anything for ourselves?" "I'll tell you what, husband," answered the woman. "Early tomorrow morning, we will take the children out into the forest to where it is the thickest. There we will light a fire for them and give each of them 1 piece of bread more. And then we will go to our work and leave them alone. They will not find the way home again, and we shall be rid of them."
Perfect. Okay, let's try it one
so
more time. So
God,
we did it
really?
75 milliseconds delay. We're going to change it this time to be 125 milliseconds. And we'll see how that goes. Okay, so here we go.
Maybe read a little less.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, we'll read a little less because it could get long.
Baby's
No, Joshy. My son is getting ready to grab the camera. Okay, so here we go. Hard by a great forest dwelt a poor woodcutter with his wife and 2 children. The boy was called Hansel and the girl Gretel. He had to bite and break, and once when great scarcity fell on the land, he could no longer procure daily bread. Now, when he thought over this by night in his bed, he tossed about in his anxiety. He groaned and said to his wife, "What is to become of us? How are we supposed to feed our poor children when we can no longer have anything even for ourselves?" Okay.
So
I think that was
I was
hard
watching
in a different way.
Joshy's right behind the camera, and I was making faces at him. I think he's literally over there pooping.
Wow, our son is behind the camera pooping. How's that poop coming along?
He's staring at you the whole time, just pooping his pants. Did you poop your pants, Joshy?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, that's lovely. Okay, so go ahead and get started here.
All right, I probably can do this before I go change him.
Okay.
Okay, was it harder that time?
In a way, we'll see how it is for you.
Okay. Hard by a great forest dwelt a poor woodcutter with his wife and his 2 children. The boy was called Hansel and the girl Gretel. He had little to bite and to break, and when great scarcity fell on the land, he could no longer procure daily bread. Now when he thought over this by night in his bed and tossed about in his anxiety, he groaned and said to his wife, "What is to become of us? How are we to feed our poor children when we no longer have anything even for ourselves?"
I think you do better than I do at this, because you're probably just used to listening to kids screaming all day long.
I always have 1 kid screaming this year and 1 kid screaming this year.
I think she did better.
I kind of wondered if that might give me an advantage.
Leave a comment. Tell us what you think. Who did better? Did I do better or did she do better?
Or is it possible that women, their brains can just hold?
Are you saying you're superior to me?
I'm saying that when a group of women get around, they all just talk over each other and they can still listen and talk at the same time.
That's true. That's true.
I don't know if men have that skill quite as developed as women. I don't know.
Okay, well, I guess that's it. Thanks for watching.
I guess I need to go clean a poopy diaper now.
Yes. Seems like a perfect conclusion to this little challenge here. Now it's a poopy diaper challenge, eh?
Yeah. Oh, are you taking that challenge?
No.
How dare you?
Well, I think that's the end of our day, so thanks for watching. Subscribe and like this video. if you got this far. No, not my. What were you doing? I thought you put it in my mouth.
No, I was trying to give you a high thumb.
Like a thumb war.
I'm trying to stick my thumb in your mouth.
No. Okay.